Hall of Fame shit, nigga. Keep it. Come on, get out there. Get out there. Good catch, my boy. 5 Unit Nation, man. Number 1, man.
Oh my God, run this shit up, man. Let's go home. We found.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of SGDS Same Goal Different Struggle podcast, y'all. I am your host, Ajay Brown, and this is another Same Goal Different Struggle, just the extended version that I'm doing to a react of Cam Newton's new interview with Daphne Joy. If you don't know who Daphne Joy is, I'll explain that shit in one moment. But if you are new to the channel, please click the subscribe button, y'all, the likes, comments. I appreciate all the comments, man, helping my page grow. Trying to get monetized, dealing with this shit with YouTube, bro. Like, all I need, bro, is a few more hours, man. Well, not a few, but a lot more hours, and we just trying to grow the page, y'all, man. I appreciate all the support. I do have a episode tomorrow on my podcast, back with my brother CJ. We will be speaking on the new release, Carmelo Anthony, the Carmelo Anthony situation, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to be patient with me because I just took a mushroom. I don't know why I took it so fucking early, and I don't know where this shit is finna take me, y'all. I don't even know if I should be doing this episode on a mushroom. So whatever does happen and come out of my mouth today, please do forgive me. But I appreciate everybody that has tuned in and that is tuning in today. But let's get into the episode. Daphne Joy is, if you don't know who Daphne Joy is, I'll start out by saying is the first way I found out about her is she's 50 Cent's baby mama to his youngest son, right? Then I found out she was, can I say allegedly? She was in the Diddy trial. I wanted to say an escort, but I don't even know if we could call it that. But I will say this, right? If you haven't seen, she has a sex tape that just dropped with Diddy and some escort that they paid. And I'm not getting into all that, y'all. Y'all could go check that shit out. That shit dropped. Yeah. Diddy has made the Scorpio name look real bad lately. But we're gonna get into this interview, y'all, and see how this shit really go, man. Y'all, like I said, please bear with me today because I really don't know how this shit is gonna go. Oh shit, I'm already fucking up. Look at this shit.
We didn't really nip it in the bud when it first surfaced, like a couple years ago. It was actually presented to me in a blackmail form, and it was almost just like either you do this or it's out. And at the time, there was just so much going on, and I was even gonna like stay quiet about it. I was gonna like go through with the blackmail and just sorry, I'm getting a little nervous.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
This is a new muscle for me.
Bitch, you lying.
Take your time.
I know, these are just such like vulnerable.
Use the muscles very well. Like I said, y'all,
Yo, what's good when it was popping? What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it should be, what it would be. Cam Newton and son, Mr. Boogity, all here with another episode of Funky Friday. And ladies and gentlemen, I promise. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise to give good content for the masses. But most of all, ladies and gentlemen, I just promise to always keep it funky. Now, where should we begin? This particular individual has took the internet world by storm. And I'm here to talk about it. Given the opportunity that we have here on Funky Friday, this is one that you would never forget. And we're honored to have her here. She's a model. She's an actress, fashion designer, entrepreneur, influencer, probably, like I mentioned, the most talked about woman on the internet right now. I present to some and introduce to others, the one and only, Miss Daphne Joy. Ooh. How we doing?
Great, how are you?
Magnificent.
I need to take a deep breath too. Should we do deep breaths together?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's try.
I heard what I was gonna say, but I'm gonna
Inhale for 4.
Yeah.
I don't want to be petty. All day.
Are you nervous?
Yes. These don't get easier. They just keep getting more nerve-wracking.
Where does the nervousness come from?
I think 1, my tea. 2, talking to somebody new. 3, knowing the public audience there's gonna be a lot of eyeballs.
Yeah.
So, and I guess 4, not really being the type to talk so much all the time.
Yeah.
And so it's a different muscle for me, for sure.
Let's talk about that. Obviously, as this kind of unfolded, like I said, we're lucky to have this opportunity to speak with you, being, so much on the tip of people's tongue, so to speak. And I say that because when we had our intimate conversation off camera with you and our team, the thing that was glaring that a lot of people are not realizing, or they are realizing, is that now you're popping out. Now you're talking. Now you're coming on or bursting on the scene and controlling the narrative. Why now?
Chevy Silverado drivers will do a lot in the next 5 years. But here's one thing they won't do: pay interest on their new truck. Now get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models with no payments until after Labor Day. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. The Chevy Bolt is back with faster charging than ever before, giving you 87 miles of range in just 10 minutes. We are so back. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
I've generally experienced being a topic of conversation, but I just kind of shy away from it, or I avoid it, or I just let the narrative just run wherever it runs and everything. And I think at this point, I'm just like, I think I want to, join in on the conversation about me. So why not, just to kind of give a little bit more context and let people see a little bit of a different side to me. There's just so much more than, the things that are posted and whatnot.
As you mentioned, a different side of you, I'll just even start by saying just a side of you.
Yeah.
Because we've always heard, or somebody else, speaking on your behalf, or somebody else making their own, speculations. And I'm talking about from the public's eye to specific individuals. It has to be asked in a way where, has it ever become overwhelming?
I would say yes. I feel like I'm always, at some points in my life, just always in the eye of some storm. And I just always choose to try to just be still and let it kind of run its course, let emotions just kind of fade and calm down. And so I can just kind of get back to my peace. But in the eye of the storm, yes, it's very overwhelming for sure.
Now, as we were doing our breath work, I'm big on meditation. I'm big on, tapping in.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, individuals may shy away from it. And I think, contrary to what most people may think, but I've seen it through a creator's lens as well as an individual lens. You've linked into it, right?
Yeah.
How's your mental throughout this roller coaster, when you're talking about the eye of the storm, the tornado, the twister?
Right.
How's your mental through it all?
I think it's just been a pretty turbulent last few years, and I think I've just developed some good skin for it now. And like I said, it's what I can count on is that after all the chaos, it does calm down. So like sometimes I can just be surrounded by like so much darkness, but I will see like a little glimmer of light, and I will just focus on that little glimmer of light and just expand it till it's bright, and you know, all is well again.
I think it's so important for people to hear intentions and understanding why certain things are what's your angle. And honestly, like I mentioned 3 different ways. We've prepared our tails off thanks to the likes of Janae, thanks to the likes of Billy, thanks to the likes of Alatra and co, to present the best version of what we deem as doing research on said individual. That's one. Number 2, we've created, and when I say we, not just myself, but we've created such a great loyal following with Funky Friday that we want to ask questions that people want to also know. And third, which is my favorite because it has everything to do with me, a lot of these questions are stemmed from my own interests. You know, so throughout this whole interview, I do not want to disrespect, I don't want to attack, nor do I want to have an angle that misrepresents the platform of Funky Friday, but also puts you as a guest in a way that makes you extremely uncomfortable. So I do need to say that. Now, how did you find out that the video was leaked?
Just like you did. I just woke up, and people are like, you're viral on Twitter. And I was like, I mean, so many things have gone on, and I just like, I've been so used to waking up like that, and I'm just like, ugh, what now? You know? And yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
With Walmart's back to college finds, your room can fully match your passion.
So when certain things like that do happen, was there a precursor first? Were people trying to say, hey, we have this? Was there a blackmail situation? Like, that's the burning question, is like, did you know this even existed? And were you really shocked that this happened? Or was this something that you just felt needed to, or it was going to happen regardless?
Yeah, so as I've said before, it was something that was always kind of like looming around. We didn't really nip it in the bud when it first surfaced. Like a couple years ago, it was actually presented to me in a blackmail form. And it was almost just like, either you do this or it's out. And at the time, there was just so much going on. And I was even gonna like stay quiet about it. I was gonna like go through with the blackmail, and just my really good friend was like listening to my story, like my really close confidant. And she was like, you need to tell your lawyer, this is like illegal. What do you mean? Like, what am I even listening to? Like, do not go through with that. Like, this is so illegal in so many ways. And so then I did get, you know, advice from my lawyers, and they're like, whoa. Mm-hmm. And I thought that the situation had been contained, and I thought that people would be almost too afraid of it, or just like not even touch it, because the severity of it being like non-consensually filmed. I didn't even know it existed, or that anyone had possession over it. And then for someone to just be like, hey, you know, and then I don't know if you know, but then there was some time that had passed. I thought it was contained, so I had felt calm about that. Some time had passed, and a really big media company was like, we just got a hold of this tape. Do you have a comment? And it was the first time that I like ever fainted. Like I've never fainted in my life. And it was just so...
I don't believe what she telling y'all.
I mean, imagine being in that position, like, hey, we have this tape of you, like, do you have a comment? Was
this recent, or was this in the past with the media?
I would say like now it's been like a couple years now. Yeah.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I've never been like just, you know, held against the wall like that. It just felt so involuntary, and like so invasive and extremely violating for sure, you know? And we contained that again. And then some time had passed, so much was going on. And then I start to kind of see it's, you know, I start to see it kind of surfacing again. And I just, at that point, I just had to breathe, because now the huge shock was out. The second shock, now I'm just like, okay, they're really like playing with fire here. So, you know, and I'm just like hoping for the best there. And then boom, I wake up to you're viral on Twitter. Although it was probably really, really, really shocking for some, I think I've just, you know, tried to, I've withstood some time now where every time I feel like that pang or like that anxiety, I just like know how to just, you know, and just go with it. Well, not go with it, but what can we do?
Yeah.
You know, when anything surfaces on the internet, good luck, sayonara.
Yeah.
It's like, it's there forever.
It's like when somebody has certain things or your destiny in their hands, who knows what will happen from that. I want to go back to really two things as you was talking. And as you referred to we, right? So it's like we knew about it and we tried to self-contain it. When you use words like we, who are you referring to specifically?
I'm referring to the legal team and also my significant other back then.
Like I said, we've done our research. We're in the comments. We're seeing comments. These are questions that we're asking ourselves. When you say against the things that you really wanted to do, were you not aware that there was footage or it being filmed in that time? You were unaware.
I was unaware.
Now, see, I don't believe that shit off just how many times they said they been fucking around. Like, this wasn't a one-time thing. So, I don't know, bro. I'm getting a different type of energy. Y'all let me know in the chat how y'all feeling, bro.
Of this particular phone filming me, and I was completely unaware that this particular person even had possession of it or even had the intention to do whatever with it. So that's where the non-consent comes in, because it's like, yeah.
So
completely
I ain't gonna lie.
Non-consensual
that
to be filmed.
So that was phone footage?
Yes.
There are trucks, and then there's the 2026 GMC Sierra with the...
This is not a joking matter, but what kind of storage was that? Because like, golly, the amount of iCloud that was needed, you know what I mean, was just something like, jeez,
the amount of iCloud.
Like,
hell no.
It's so much to unpack with this particular situation. My real question is asked in a way, was that a relationship?
Well, just to chime in on what you said about the storage. So you watched all 39 minutes?
I watched a large, substantial time. I wouldn't say all 39 minutes, but I'll be a liar, I think.
You
Listen,
sure?
I promise to keep it funky. I promise
It's
to keep it a
Fridays.
buck. I'm trying to tell you. I needed to do my research.
So what you're telling me is you watched it for 39 minutes.
I had to. It's my job to know exactly what I'm talking about.
Journalism, right?
For sure.
For journalism.
For sure.
For the people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the people.
Yes. I had to really make sure that I knew exactly, not necessarily referring.
Yeah.
Cam trying to not be disrespectful. Let me tell you something right about now. Cam set his ass up there like all of us do who have porn addiction or who likes to watch porn and was watching her suck the fuck out that nigga. Like, let's be real, bro. I don't know. Like, see, that's what. And I was just talking to my brother CJ about this, about me working on myself, bro. Like, I'm a little too fucking honest when it comes to certain things. You know what I mean? Even when it comes to me, dog, like, I'm just honest. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna be honest. So, can't line his ass off. He know damn well. I didn't see the whole video, so I don't even know like everything she did in the video. I think I seen maybe up to whatever they had on Twitter, but I didn't get the full video.
Was that a real relationship?
In my heart, it was. In my heart and in my soul, definitely.
You came out with a statement, and
I don't want them type of
it is, and I quote, "Everybody plays the fool sometimes, and I have been the biggest fool." You said you crossed your own boundaries to make someone else happy. What did you mean by that?
I meant exactly what I meant, that I definitely was head over heels for my significant other then, and I just completely lost myself in love. I was just so in love. I mean, I just dove like head first without even, no parachute, nothing. And, you know, like his happiness was sometimes more than mine, like over mine, and like making him happy made me happy. Yeah, just seeing him like happy and joyous and delighted was my joy and delight, you know?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like,
her significant other Diddy couldn't make her happy. If you've seen the video, you'll know why. I'm not finna get into this because I don't do shit like that, but if you have seen the fucking video, you know why her significant other, Sean, Diddy, Puffy, whatever the fuck you want to call them, Combs, could not satisfy her. Bruh, if he didn't have money, never mind.
how do I say? Like, let's say your significant other likes something in the bedroom that you may not really like,
Yeah.
but you love them so much, and you just, sorry, I'm getting a little nervous.
No, you're good. You're good.
This is a new muscle for me. I'm like, dance break.
Take your time. Baby, don't you rush.
I know, these are just such like vulnerable.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And
like very private, largely at some point in my life.
it is though. And I, like I said, I would tell you to take your time.
Yeah.
Because
The best way to see the USA starts in a Chevy SUV.
Get out there and see the USA. Right now, get 3.9% financing for 60 months on all 2026 Chevy Equinox models.
Chevy Silverado drivers will do a lot in the next 5 years for their families.
I'm at the edge of my seat. So I already know everybody else is like,
She lying about that.
because people want to know. And I think in your instance, everybody has spoke about you, referred to you, except for you.
Yes.
When you have all parties that have been involved, I mean, one didn't speak, but it was off of the hands, as we would kind of assume. Then you had another person who went to a media outlet, spoke his truth. Another, the specific individual spoke his truth, and it's like, okay, well, let's go to the source.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
What other source?
through this time, I wanna be respectful. But was this the only time this has happened, or was this the only time that we seen these particular requests filmed?
I will take option C, and that's
Say less.
Yes.
Say less.
Yeah.
Now we're completely understand that, or we're understanding that it was a blackmail, right? Do you care to share the offering of how that blackmail kind of went down?
Well, I want to have respect for your first question. I was getting a little nervous because I get a little nervous when I talk about him. But what I was saying was like, so for instance, if you have a significant other and they like something a little bit out of the norm for you, but you still do it because you love them and it excites them and it makes them happy, you know, and like over time, it just
another nigga by looking at
what may have been something that was a little taboo,
crazy work.
Almost defines the relationship and becomes the relationship. Your initial perception of what the relationship might be or like where it was going is like completely changing and changed. But now you're hooked and like you're still in love and you still want them happy and you're happy and they're your happiness and vice versa. And so it's just like a cycle. But deep down, that was never really your truest, deepest desires to begin with. But so I think that's where my choice of wording was. Eventually, it does erode your own boundaries and like your own, but there were a lot of lessons I learned from that relationship. I definitely learned a really big lesson, and that's just, I definitely lacked a lot of self-love and self-respect for myself. I feel like I lost myself in that relationship. And so the biggest takeaway, because I'm, I would consider myself a pretty positive person. I'm really optimistic. I see the light, and I just, try to expand it like the sun. And my biggest takeaway was just take some time for yourself and pour that love into you, enjoy this quiet time, and just really listen to yourself, learn to trust yourself again, and just kind of respect your beliefs and your boundaries and like what you like and what you want, So
to that point, you mentioned
the vibe though, boy.
Being affiliated with a person that you loved.
Damn.
Do you think he loved you?
Stop and savor the strawberries. That's Daz.
Man, one thing that I had to unlearn is thinking that everybody's hair routine fits everybody. When you got locks like mine, you can't just use what everybody else is using. It got to be specific to you, brothers and sisters. A lot of times I done tried products. I mean, I done seen what everybody else was doing and what they was putting in their hair, and I figured that it'd work for me. Boy, was I wrong. Baskin leather ain't let me down. See, I was one of those dudes that just explore and look at all them commercials, look at all them pop-ups and ads, and thought, I could see myself putting that in my hair. See, I could see, why they got this going on and they waving all through the wind and stuff like that. And I wanted that. But that didn't want me. Why? Because it just kept my hair dry. All the breakage and blockage and stench, it didn't suit me. But guess who did? Dun-dun-dun-dun. Baskin leather showed up and showed out. I mean, they got all type of stuff for you, boy. And let me tell you something that's off the chain. Their stimulating hair and scalp balm just put me over the top. Keeps my hair feeling healthy without feeling greasy. Fellas, let me tell you something. Or should I say brothers, let me tell you something. Sisters, let me also tell you something too. When you got hair like us, you can't just put any and everything in your hair, okay? Fine hair, get on over there somewhere. Smooth hair, get on over there somewhere. This is for the peoples that got my type of hair, okay? The hydrated hair mist gonna put you over the top. See, that's gonna affect that what I call your ghost. Helps me hydrate and reduce breakage. You put that in there, and then when you walk past, it ain't gonna leave no unpleasant smell. Big on smell. What's even harder is the story behind the brand. Black owned and family operated. Started out by helping a family member regrow her hair even when she thought she couldn't grow hair. And the before and after, use code Funky Friday for 20% off. That's 20% off BaskinLeatherCO.com, code Funky Friday.
To an extent, yeah, maybe. I can't speak for him. I can't speculate how he feels or what was in his mind, but he made me truly believe that he was in love with me.
So Les, and I think to that point, when you as you're saying things in regards to standing firm and speaking about your non-negotiables, was there ever an effort for you to kind of say how you truly feel outside of being an empath to another person's desires?
I see what you mean. Like, did I really have a stronger voice back then?
Yeah, like if this is something that you did not want to do, could you not have said that, yo, like,
Yeah. That's a touchy question. Yeah.
It's a yes or no fucking question.
All right,
I don't understand why the fuck females, and see, I want to do this, right? Because I get on black women about doing that shit. Apparently, it's all y'all. Answer the fucking question, or just say, answer the fucking question. If you gonna go do an interview, it's certain questions that y'all need to go ahead and get established. Don't ask me. Or maybe they already fucking did. I don't know. Apparently they didn't. But in this case, bro, please answer the question. If you had a voice and if you didn't. I don't know if she don't want to open up some more charges on Diddy or what. I don't know what it is, but I hate when people do that. Answer the fucking question. Shit, we ain't seen enough.
This is my last question in regards to this particular topic. You do know who leaked the video?
I don't know who leaked it, but I do know who possessed it. I don't know exactly which party leaked it because I will just keep that abreast for now.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I hope that
What else is you gonna keep abreast?
they know that I think that's not very nice that they did that to me. And it's unfortunate that they had to go that route.
I can't see why.
So let's go here. Because I think with this opportunity, a lot of people may know or may think who Daphne Joy is. Let's go back. Like I want to really unpack where you came from. What was what's your interests? Like what are the things that you are interested in and give you this platform to allow you to speak about things that presents a different version that others may assume or stereotype.
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
Philippines, born and raised in the Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah. My mother is Filipino, my dad is Puerto Rican.
Okay.
So they met, got married, had me.
Yeah. Are they still married?
No. Yeah. Shortly we moved to California, but then I went back to the Philippines. And so my upbringing, I would say, is predominantly there and then California.
Are you bilingual?
Yes. I speak Tagalog and a little bit of Spanish, like muy poquito.
So
The Chevy Bolt is back, and it's the most affordable EV with hands-free driving. Thanks to available Super Cruise. We are so back. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Yeah, that's just the way you make me feel. Just the way you make me feel. That's just the way.
As these transitions are happening, when did you permanently make America home?
When I was like 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Family-wise, what was your family dynamic? Was it just you? Are you the only child?
It's me, my mom, and my sister, my grandma. So house full of women. Independent, sweet, kind, loving, nurturing, wholesome. And yeah.
What was your thing about, what's your interest? What did you want to be?
Truthfully, since we're keeping it funky.
Please.
For Funky Fridays. Truthfully, okay. So I've never really shared this with anybody. So, and it's kind of silly, but growing up in the Philippines, we only were allowed to have not allowed, it just wouldn't broadcast all day TV. But the one American show, oh my God, I feel so silly saying this, is that was broadcasted was Baywatch. So
wow,
I'm sure that says a lot.
Pamela Anderson?
Yes. And I was just on the edge of my seat, oh my God, that's it right there for me. Since I was little, I was just glued to the TV and I just loved her. I just felt like she was such a bombshell.
Yeah.
Then and now, in every chapter of her life. And Carmen Electra, Monica Bellucci, Marilyn Monroe. I mean, all the starlets that are just so beautiful and yeah.
Have you ever met her?
Yes, I have. Yeah. Really briefly, but I was just I couldn't even yeah, it was just so.
I think my recollection and remembrance of the impact of Pamela was the documentary that aired. And I guess the viewer had an opportunity to go into her world of you know, knowing her being put on, I think she's from Minnesota, don't quote me,
Right.
but how she was found on a Jumbotron and everybody was like, yo, even at that game, like, who is that?
Right.
And to take that opportunity to now everybody knows her as, you know, a very, very gorgeous individual that has really, you know, taken a like, and to showcase her talent in many different ways, public relationships here and there, but at the end of the day, really maximizing on her opportunity. Did you have any type of further learning, college?
I did 2 years of college, a little bit. And then I really, once I hit like social media, once I hit Instagram, was really kind of when a lot of the opportunities came, like magazines, TV work, some films here and there. I didn't really have a set path on what I wanted to go to. I just knew that I enjoyed being in front of the camera, enjoyed glamming, and it made me happy. And
We're challenging the standard of what comes standard.
What is your...
All right, let me pause this shit real quick. And let me put this shit right here. All right, y'all. So y'all know how we always talking about like these, how can I say, these type of females that niggas be tricking on and paying for, and they be fine and shit. They be IG models and all this type of thing, bro. They be fine, but they lack of how can I say this respectfully? The IQ of conversation intelligence. Like, I don't know, bro. Just talking to her, it just seemed like it's very like I know what grade level she's at. You get me? Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna learn nothing from her. Now, this just might be, I'm just in the first 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes of this shit, right? I'm just giving my base opinion. It's a level of IQ that I'm looking for, and just trying to figure out of just knowing her, and just because this is really my first time listening to her. I didn't watch this shit with academics. I don't fuck with academics, so that's not anything I'm gonna watch. But just listening to her, you could be fine, like personality, like you could be fine, like appearance wise. But if your level of like your conversation wise, your IQ, if I can't learn nothing from you, if I feel like we can't grow mentally, as far as like communication wise, intelligence, just the way the way you communicate with me, bro, I'm gone. Like, it's gonna be a fucking dash, dog. Like, it's not gonna go nowhere. I ain't even gonna waste my time. I ain't even gonna, and how you feel about me, that's different, because my level of intelligence is different. I'm always trying to grow. Like, y'all see this on there, if y'all follow me and y'all watch my podcast and y'all watch just the things I do, bro, I'm always trying to give out information and stuff like that. She just seemed like a fun girl. She could be educated, like she could be smart as fuck. But from what I'm getting, she just seemed like a fun girl that you fuck and you screw. Now, she might be excellent from what I've seen on her video. God damn it, if we was doing a sex class and she was teaching, bro, she would be one of them. She would be a doctor. That's a real doctor. If we talking, like if we was doing that type of shit. But other than that, bro, just listen to her. It's a fucking dash, dog. Like, shit. Look, what? Gone.
Support system today look like?
It's my family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close is your sister?
Yes.
Is she in the States?
Yes.
Everybody's in the States.
Our close, like, small family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how does that support system recharge you, or is it a place of refuge that you kind of go to during your good times, bad times, whatever?
Yeah.
Explain to us, what does that look like?